Tony Tone Show, Muscatine's Vintage Sound, 93.1 FM. Can you identify who is doing the singing on this song?
Sometimes it might seem dark, same path, same block, same park. But when you light your light, you're walking down Happy Street. When things ain't cool, here's my real simple rule. Why not just change your point of view? And when you know, hey, that's the way I should roll, all you gotta do is just take a step outside. It's so great to be alive, smiling at those you meet when you're walking down Happy Street.
That is new music from Paul Shaffer with Bill Murray on lead vocals. The name of that song, Happy Street. And ladies and gentlemen, on the MPW Digital TV Celebrity Hotline, the one and only Paul Shaffer.
Tony.
Paul Shaffer, welcome to the great state of Iowa, buddy. How you doing?
Very well. Nice to be in Iowa, if only virtually. But
you know what?
I'll be there represented. I'll be represented soon with my own record. Do we still call them records?
Yeah, you know what? And Paul, honestly, this is probably the best radio station for you to be on because I personally have 100% control of my playlist. That means I can play whatever I want. Nobody in a suit in another state sends me the playlist. We take requests from people every single day. So Paul Shaffer and the world's most dangerous band totally fits what we do.
Beautiful. Well, you are the last DJ who plays what he wants to play.
Well, we've been trying.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, we've been trying to do it for 4 years, and I have to tell you that yesterday it gave me such great joy because I was able to play Happy Street, and I was quizzing my audience to try and have them identify who was singing, and nobody got it right, and nobody could believe that it was Bill Murray. He sounds unbelievable on that record.
He worked hard on it.
Mm-hmm.
He can sing, but he's not he doesn't claim to be a singer. Nonetheless, he loves to sing. And, as I say, he worked very hard, many, many takes on that thing, and he really wanted to get it right, and it paid off, didn't it? He sounds really good.
I don't know if this is accurate, but when I personally listen to Happy Street and I hear how Bill Murray sounds, to me, and maybe I'm wrong, he sounds a little bit like Paul Simon. Is that fair? I mean...
Well, I didn't notice myself. It reminds me of when he used to do those Nick the Lounge Singer sketches. And there was one where Paul Simon was in the audience, I think, and he was entertaining in a lounge at an airport or something, and he was singing, "Are you going Scarborough Fair?" He was doing T.S. Rosemary and Tea. He was doing a Nick version of Paul Simon. But maybe it rubbed off. You never know in this business.
Oh man, I just I loved it so much, and they did send me a digital copy. But I guess I don't know, Paul. I got the digital copy of the album, but call me crazy, but I do like a tangible CD or record, right? I mean, are you kind of?
It's not out until it's out. It's not, and
right.
On the 17th of March, I think we'll be able to have tangible. I don't have a tangible copy either. But we still do a package and stuff. We still took pictures of the band, and we have liner notes and everything, and we're pretending it's 1989.
It's fabulous. Darius Rucker appears on the second track. What was it like working with him? That's a guy that's had quite the career, going from Hootie and the Blowfish to having this crazy successful country run, and then he shows up on the record with you.
He hasn't changed. He was always a lovely kid. We used to have Hootie and the Blowfish on Letterman all the time when they first broke. They were one of Dave Letterman's favorites. And we were always playing with them, combining our band with their band. We had many great musical experiences together. One time I went to Jones Beach and sat in with Hootie and the Blowfish. So we all got to know each other quite well, and he was very sweet when I called him and asked him to do it. Strangely enough, he lives in the same town in South Carolina as Bill Murray.
Wow.
So we went down there and we recorded Bill in the studio there, and Darius' pictures were all around. That's where he does his vocal. And then a couple of weeks later, we were on our way down to do it again. We went back twice to Charleston to do it. It was worth it, too. Both guys did a lovely job.
When we talk about the world's most dangerous band, can you give us a rundown of who's with you? Because you are coming to our neck of the woods in St. Charles, Illinois, which is just about 2.5, 3 hours from here on June 30th. So when people go to that show, Paul, who else can they expect to see that's comprising that world's most dangerous band?
Well, we have the original lineup. Now, not everybody's making everything because certain guys, Anton is touring with Joe Bonamassa on a yearly basis, and Will has his own Beatles thing, the Fab Four, where they imitate the Beatles records note for note. So as I say, I have certain subs on some dates. I'm not sure who's with me when, but for the most part, it is all the same people that were in the trenches with me for 20 years.
Wow!
On that Letterman show, and we it really is a band which knows each other's signals. We know what we have for breakfast. We finish each other's licks. There's nothing like a band, and, I wanted to take advantage of that when I made this record, get all the people, because we really are a true band, and we have fun playing together.
And it's got to be nice, Paul, to be able to do this record on sort of your own terms and how you want it to be arranged and put together. And I'm assuming you worked with a producer or whomever, but for you being a creative person and kind of having an idea all along, talk about that process, how that's changed over the years when you go into the studio.
Well, I just, I made 2 records before this, and there's something about knowing that at the end of 5:30 you're going to go on television. That was still my focus, sadly,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're making a record, but then we got to go do the show, and the show was immediate. So, it took one's focus. This is the first time in a long time that I was able to really devote myself. I mean, you try to get Katy Perry for an interview, no, she's in the studio. You can't touch her, Well, I never had that luxury, but this time, yes, I was able to go to the studio, too, and really concentrate with my producer, whose name is Richard Gotterer,
mm-hmm.
An old pro who produced the Go-Go's, and then before that, wrote My Boyfriend's Back in the day.
Wow.
And we had a lot of fun together. He is just a terrific producer, mm-hmm. created a really fun vibe, and I think that the record is fun to listen to for that reason. We had fun making it.
Do you, if we talk about television for a second, have you enjoyed the time not having to devote to that? Do you miss it? Is it still weird? How are you feeling?
How could you not miss it?
Right.
It really was so much fun, and every day was different. Mm-hmm. Dave Letterman ran a very spontaneous ship. The true reality television, whatever was going on, you could tell, and we all would react to it, and we had an awful lot of fun, and it took, a good year and a half really to get used to it. It was, I don't know if visceral is the right word, but my whole metabolism changed when I wasn't doing the show every day. I can sleep again. My sleep patterns are back to normal. We were all a little tightly wound. So I think it's healthier living this way, not doing a show every single day. But, how can one not miss the thrills? It was really a thrilling existence. So it was a lot of fun to have a reunion with the band, and make music together. That's what we're really celebrating.
Absolutely. And a week from today, Paul Shaffer and the World's Most Dangerous Band officially on sale, Amazon and iTunes. Go to Ticketmaster.com for dates. As I said to folks listening, that June 30th show in St. Charles, Illinois is really close to us, Paul. So I feel like not only is that going to probably sell out, but you'll have some Iowans there. And I just want you to know, again, that that playing records, songs off the record is something that we'll do, because I have listened to the whole thing, and I think it's extremely well done. It fits what we do, and I couldn't be happier for you, buddy.
Well, I'm just thrilled, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance this morning. And, I hope you come see us in St. Charles. I'd love to meet you in person. We're going to be telling stories from the past, show business stories, all your favorite songs from the record, songs that we love that aren't on the record. A hell of an evening in the theater.
Well, please keep it up, Paul. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. You've provided me with years of entertainment, so the least that I can do is talk to someone that I admire that has got a great record that folks are going to get their hands on in just a week. And enjoy being on the road, and we'll see you June 30th, okay?
Can't wait, Tony. Thanks for having me.
Take care, buddy. Bye.